allegedly Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Nigeria president. Firstly, let me first disclaim the news. I don't know anything about the news. I don't know where they got this information from. But of course, if you can read from People Gazette, a very trusted internet site for news in Nigeria, People Gazette, well verified, this is what they wrote on their headline. They said, Nigeria lawmaker accept 25,000 US dollar bribe as Tinubu's allies scramble to stem mass abstention, secure crucial quorum for Rivers proclamation. Oga, una just dey write many English. Una just dey write many English. Go straight to the point. Wetin dem mean be say Nigeria lawmaker accept 25,000 US dollar bribe from Tinubu's allies. That means Tinubu allies go bribe lawmakers to quickly approve the state of emergency initiated in Rivers State by Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I cannot ascertain if this news is real, if it's true or not, but according to People Gazette, that's what they wrote here. And recently the House of Rep has passed Tinubu's approval. Here they are. They have passed. Okay, let me.
Contributions? Any more contributions? So we put the question. Are we ready for the question? Are we ready? Those in support of this request of Mr. President as amended should say aye. Those in support of this request from Mr. President as amended should say aye. Those against should say nay. That is have it.
All the House have approved Mr. President's request. And Mr. President has already gone along with his request anyway. He has sworn in a new government in Rivers State to take over for 6 months. So House of Rep just approve it. Now the Senate, he remained the Senate. They say Tinubu's men struggling to secure two-thirds backing for river emergency rule. According to the Kaba, they say Tinubu is facing an uphill battle in his bid to secure two-thirds majority in the National Assembly to approve his declaration of emergency rule in Rivers State. So the House of Senate are trying. They are still, still fighting over it. But you should be extremely sure that they will get it. You should be extremely sure that they will get it. They will get that approval. Tinubu will get that approval. Of course, now we know. Say will get the approval. So that bribe, his allies bribe, I don't know anything about that, but that is according to People Gazette, and I think that is no good for democracy at all. No good for democracy at all. Well, according to one guy waiting he talk, he said, I'll play you the video. He said, we need strong institution, no be strong men. I love exactly what he said, this guy here.
You will die. If you do not talk, you will die. I have been elected to talk, speak about the things that hurt me as a Nigerian. Talk about things that are not going well. We have survived to this point. We have a generation to protect. I'm urging Nigerians to speak truth. There are becoming too many powerful individuals in Nigeria. Let us encourage all Nigerians to support the building of institutions, strong institutions, and not strong men like Wike. It does not make for a decent society. where you have avalanche of strong men but weak institutions. Let us begin to talk peacefully, speak truth to those in authority, praise them when they are doing well. Anybody building road, commend the person, but don't praise the person because not be money take the build the road. Let us begin to encourage our leaders to have a heart for people, for good.
I like that statement when he said, some people are becoming too powerful in Nigeria. We need strong institutions, not strong men like Wiki. Strong institution, not strong men. That statement is deep. Really, really, really deep. So let's go to Natasha. Natasha has decided to go to in the international news since the local news and the local authorities do not want to assist her. She's going internationally. They destroy Akpabio's name. Now it's on Sky. She's on Sky News. She was interviewed and she spoke well about her situation and how she felt and what is going on. And they gave her listening ear. Gross misconduct.
I made an allegation of sexual harassment against the President of Nigerian Senate, Senator Godswill Akpabio, on the 5th day of March 2025. And the very next day, I was suspended for 6 months. I believe my suspension was illegal. It's illegal, it's unjust, and it's just a way of silencing me.
The Nigerian Senate has stated that your suspension is not related to the allegations that you've made of sexual harassment or assault, but due to gross misconduct and unruly behaviour on your part, firmly refuting what they call the deliberate misinformation and false narrative being circulated regarding your 6-month suspension.
Anna, yes, they did mention that I was suspended on accounts of gross misconduct. But can they please provide exactly what the gross misconduct is that amounts for 6 months suspension the day after I submitted a petition? I was suspended because of that petition, not because of any gross misconduct. Let's talk about the gross misconduct that have happened in the Nigerian chambers. I was only told to move, and I refused to move my seat because I deserve to be notified. I deserve to be given a chance to explain why I should retain my seat. But you see, I have seen in that chambers where men fight, where senators throw items at each other, curse each other, shout at each other, but they were not suspended. Why? Because they are men? There's this culture of silence, harassment, and fear, intimidation that is intertwined with our culture, whereby a woman is supposed to sit pretty, to be seen only and not heard. I experienced sexual harassment over the past 1 year in the hands of the Senate President. And this sexual harassment, because I refused to yield to his demands, turned into malice, whereby my rights and privileges as a senator were being deprived. I found the courage to speak up. Yes, the breaking point was that moving me from that seat. Silently, I have had to endure a whole lot.
Are you able to tell us the allegations that you are making against him then?
Things got difficult for me. I was always complaining, I have this motion to pass. He's not letting me. And my husband will actually walk to him because they are friends. My wife has a very important bill. Her constituency need this. Why don't you give her a chance to speak? And he'll tell me, okay, next time, next time. So he deliberately kept on denying me this. And each time I walk to him alone, he'll tell me, you know what? Right here, I'm the chief presiding officer of the National Assembly. So you have to please me, make me happy to get these privileges. And that happened several times. And because I refused, it developed into malice.
He obviously denies the allegations. You've been speaking out very publicly about this, which presumably alludes to the one-sided part of this debate. Was it wrong for you to broadcast this on television, do you think, to make the allegations that way?
Which other way was I going to make it that would have made my voice heard?
Well, I kind of like, of course, guys, Nigeria, we have a way of rethinking and thinking things. According to the way she spoke, she's convincing. She's convincing. Which other way do you want her to speak? To come to Nigeria and speak to the same Senate? To come to Nigeria and speak to the same Senate? They are not giving her a voice now. Okay, guys, let me know exactly how you feel about that. For me, if she feels that a fundamental human right was tarnished, she's a human being who has every right to speak, and she would look for any means for her voice to be heard. And meanwhile, while she was going around trying to make sure her voice was heard, her constituency, Kogi Central, were busy signing signature unknowingly to them to recall Senator Natasha. Someone was, you see, they never knew they were there to recall their senator. They never knew. They called them, they told them that there is a job opportunity, that they should go and write their name and sign in order for them to give them that job. All of them came there to write their name and sign, not knowing that they were signing a form to recall their senator Natasha. This country. This country, this country. God. There's a video after some of them found out what was going on, they started fighting. See, they started fighting. They say, after we assigned signature for a job opportunity, you guys are telling us we just recall, we were just signing signature to recall our senator. They never knew they were signing signature. They called them for job opportunity to write their names and sign. They never knew they were signing a signature to recall their Senator Natasha. And Senator Natasha already made another big allegation against Akpabio. Another one. So go and watch the Sky News and you can get so much from there as well.